Yep. Stuff, things, the usual. Stuff, things, the usual. Yeah. What about you? Yeah? Yeah. He's pretty strong. Do you just like cut Dragon from a deck and play Sarkhan? Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't even know which one's better. I think it's Sarkhan. I might even just want more Dragon or more Sarkhan than Dragon. Like his minus ability is so good. What? Well, okay, so you tested it. What about Dragon's better? I know it's got Pro Light. Okay, sure. Why? Because of Elspeth? Like that's the only good white card. Eh. Yeah, I don't think so. All right. What else? Wait, why are we talking about this right now? This is versus. Yeah. Well, I'll yell at you tomorrow about why your ideas are stupid. Or we'll do that. Talk like Jim. Hmm. It's fine. Yep. Specifically versus, like, they're the reason we do versus. Okay. Why not? Yeah. Yeah, this is the Angel Sisters deck. I call it a lot of Soul Sisters deck now play Archangel Thune. I think Archangel Thune is very powerful, so I play it. Yeah, it's like an engine beater deck. It's really it's a very straightforward deck, but explaining it is weird. It's a lineage, but I don't know. Yeah, it's also like a deck you need to know what to get and when. It's pretty skill testing. So get some games in there. When is that relevant? Really? Okay. The token? Yes. So if they have like zero blockers, then you can just get them. Hmm. Isn't there? There's a combo in the deck though. Why don't you just go for that? Spike Feeder Angel. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. I think we need to wait until like cons is out, and then it'll really be a good time to do it. But they're still cheaper right now than they have been for quite a while, so you don't need to feel bad about buying fetches at the moment. Online. Let's see what they are on Starseed. I think they're probably 40, but geez, it's that maybe it's super cheap. Guardian Catacombs. There we go. No, they're 40 on or card. Yeah, it's still cheaper. They were like 50. They were like 70 bucks. I think. Is that a thing? Sure. I'm just making it up. Yeah. Well, it's just a shop. You should go faster through the lands. Nobody cares. Oh, you know what we should have done? Sorry, I need to point this out. We should have put our decks set to Legacy and then played with the new fetches. Yeah, I didn't think of that. That's the thing we should have done. Sorry, everybody. I was even thinking, like, oh man, I wish we could play with the new fetches. Yeah, oh well. Yeah. Only two, huh? I thought it was better than birds. Yeah, I'm saying I think Noble's better. I guess. I guess you have to cast Thoughtseize and like a Rope Decay. Yeah. All right. Fair enough. Speaking of one up, the card would be strong at one mana. Yeah, that's cool. I like that. It's Linvala, yeah. Not Lavinia the 10th. That would be an interesting card. Yeah. Hmm. I gotta say that art for Red Cap is just fugly. It's I hate it. I've never seen it before. I think it's terrible. No, it's bad. Change it. Yeah. Kazali? Did you call it Quasley? Never works. Really? Eidolon, is that like for Storm, I guess? Yeah. Because you can only play one spell a turn, right? Yeah, that doesn't seem good in this matchup. Interesting. Mm-hmm. Exarch. Okay. Sure. Yeah, but the deck can still win without them. Do you want to head into mine then, or? Sure. So this deck is very straightforward. There's nothing cute about it. The idea is to play multiples of these cards. You can do it with one, but it's much nicer when you have two. You know, then your Spectral Possessions gain you, what is it, like 6 life? It's pretty insane. So you play some of these Soul Wardens or Soul Attendants, which are the namesake of the deck. Then you play something like Sarah Ascendant or Johnny's Primate or like Archangel Thune, and you try to take advantage of all the life gain you're getting. So if you've got Primate, obviously you just put a bunch of counters on it. Archangel Thune, you put a bunch of counters on everything. But it's 5 mana instead of 2, so, you know, whatever. And then Sarah Ascendant just becomes a flying 6/6 life linker. Obviously that kills people really quickly. So if you can get to your payoff, this deck's very powerful. If you can't get there, then it's actually not very good at all. So you really have to look at it. There's some matchups like Burn where you never get to it, but it keeps you alive long enough and they run out of cards, so it's good there as well. We have some interaction for Pet the Exiles, pretty good in the deck, especially if we get a Leonin Arbiter out, and they just can't search their library unless they're paying a bunch of mana. It's pretty sweet, done that quite a bit today. It's been pretty powerful. Brave the Elements is really good for protecting what is I more or less consider a combo. It's very creature based, and you know if someone's getting Anger of the Gods or something, then you just Brave the Elements. It can save you. Having a 1/1 instead of like a 10/1 is pretty nice. That's not something you want, right? No, they are not fun. Past that, we have Spectral Procession. I already mentioned it. It's just the best token making card ever. Um, Especially with a deck that's mono white. Like, it's just so easy. 3 tokens for 3 mana is very good. So, it's pretty sweet. Also, again, like I said, Spectral Procession works super well with these guys because it doesn't matter if they're tokens. Pretty good. We also have Ranger of Eos, which may be the best card in the deck. I'm not actually sure. Essentially, you Ranger of Eos, and then you can get, like, if you've already got a bunch of Soul Wardens or something, then you can just get Sarah Ascendants and get a bunch of life, have 6/6s. Or if you have your Sarah Ascendants or something, if you don't have anything, you should get like 2 of these. Yeah, he's really good. Like, you get a 3/2 for 4 mana, which is obviously not good, but you also just draw 2 cards. That's really good. And then we got Archangel Thune. Yeah, obviously just a good win condition. Yeah, that's the main deck. It's pretty straightforward. Oh, I will talk about. Yeah, I was about to talk about the mana base. Essentially, this deck can flood out a lot. It's got 24 lands because you do need to be casting Archangel Thune. So Horizon Canopy is just you're able to draw a card if you have a bunch of lands already. If you need a land, you can play it, use it as a land. You do quite often stack these, but it's not a big deal. Yeah, and then we also have 4 Windbrisk Kites. It's pretty easy to cheat in like an Archangel Thune or Ranger of Eos, but even getting a Path to Exile under it, attacking and then pathing their guy, so that you have no blockers. That's fine. So yeah, it's a pretty powerful card when I've got a lot of dudes, especially with Spectral Procession. That's pretty much a combo right there. So let's look at the sideboard. Everything's a 2-drop except for Grafdigger's Cage, so I kind of split them up differently. Here we have the Artifact Hate. If anyone's playing Artifacts, this makes them not want to play Artifacts anymore. Yeah, I don't know if it's really worth it against you. I think Grafdigger's Cage is certainly worth it versus you. So we also have Rest in Peace. This is our Graveyard Hate. Rest in Peace is a maybe versus pot. I don't think I actually want it. It's good versus like two cards, so I don't think I want that. Um, so yeah, the Grafdigger's Cage is probably the only sideboard card for this matchup. As funny as it is. List of three Thalias. This is mainly just for like any kind of control deck where you want to be very threat dense. It's also good for a Storm. Aether Sworn Cannon is also very good for Storm, just a one of here. Essentially, you can only cast one non-artifact spell a turn. So, Storm cannot win anymore until they kill this. What? Yeah, I think this is probably just better. I don't know. It's cheaper. I like cheaper cards. Yeah, it's the same kind of deal. Suppression Field is going to be good versus, I don't know. I guess it could be good here. Like it hurts Pod, it hurts Scavenging Ooze. Um, and I don't know what else. And there's some Aryok champions. These are again, if you really just want to go off as quickly as possible, you can board these in. And if your opponent's killing all your stuff, you can board these in as well because they're just 1/1s for two, so not great, but they have the same ability as Soul Warden. So, nope, actually, the same ability as Soul's Ascendant. Yeah, that's the deck. It's pretty straightforward. I'm gonna try to gain a lot of life, make big dudes because I gain a lot of life, and then kill Pat. Yeah, he's also gonna try to gain a lot of life with Spike Feeder Angel. I don't even think it's good here. Like, I don't have much to interact with it, but I'm not a huge fan. Yep. So do a best of three made up of best of threes. So we're